Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna speak about something that I feel like maybe a lot of people will relate, maybe nobody, maybe I'm the only crazy person doing this. I mean, it's entirely possible, but it has to do with movies. What can I tell you? I'm not the biggest, the hugest fan of movies, but I do like them. I do like some of them, and sometimes I do have the desire to watch some of them. For instance, this is a controversial opinion, maybe, but I really do like the Smurfs. Yes, those little blue, I don't know what to call them, like little humans. Yes, I do like them. They were an important part of my childhood and I still appreciate them to this day. But there was recently a movie and I said to myself, you gotta watch this movie no matter what. Please, please just go and see it. And the reason that I have to battle with myself and my mind a lot about going or not is because I never go to the movies. I don't know what is it about me, but I'm just a movie procrastinator. I just say yes, I will go next week, and I kind of never go. I didn't saw. Pay attention to this. I didn't saw the Mario movie, and I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I didn't saw the Minecraft movie, and I was a huge Minecraft player back in the day. I haven't seen any of these really important movies. I did see Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the first movie. I didn't saw it on the theater. No, no, no. I saw it on the internet, and it was fine, and I loved it because I saw it with my girlfriend. But if it wasn't for that, I think it would have been like I wouldn't have seen it probably. We do have some important movies coming this next and next year. For instance, things like Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I definitely have to watch that. Probably I'll watch it online again because I want to see it with my girlfriend and she lives in other countries, so it's kind of difficult. But I could definitely see the Legend of Zelda movie whenever it comes. I think it's 2027. Yeah, right. Well, that is pretty far away. I really hope that actually I get myself to go and see them. I don't know why I don't want to go. Like the movie theater, here in Mexico, there's like two main movie theater brands. The other ones are tiny. You just have to worry about two: Cinepolis and Cinemex. Cine Mexico, right? Cinemex. And the place that I live is a really small town, so they only have Cinemex, which I mean, Cinemex is completely acceptable. It's pretty good, but I prefer Cinepolis. But Cinemex is not bad at all. And I have one that is really, really close, like less than a kilometer away. I could literally go walking, but I never go. I even go to the store that is at the side, but I never go to the cinema. In fact, I haven't went to the movie theater in more than a year. Why? I have no clue, because there have been some really interesting movies that I want to go and see, and it just takes you like what, 2 hours, the duration of the movie, and then I can just come back to my house in less than 5 minutes. So what's the deal with that? And I do have very fond memories of the first years of university being like going to the movies, and I was like, that's incredible. I love it. I went with my friends and all of that. Although I went to Cinepolis, but there's not much difference at all between the two brands. Also, I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that I'm living in a town and everything feels more slow paced. I used to live in the city when I was in the university, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty okay. And I was like with my friends, okay, we're gonna finish our classes and then we can go to the movies. How about that? That sounds cool. We can go for a pizza after that. Well, that was pretty awesome. But here, I do have very little friends. I just have one friend. I used to have more friends, but they all left, They just went to the bigger city that is near from here. So, I'm kind of stranded just in this town. And I mean, it's not a bad town, and I definitely plan on going back to the city after a few months. 5 months from now, I will go to the city again to live there permanently. I mean, I'm not hating on this town. I love it. I think it's pretty cool because sometimes in the big cities in Mexico, you cannot really go outside with your phone and be just texting and some of that, because chances are they're going to steal your phone. I'm not even exaggerating, it just happens. In some streets you definitely can, it's not super mega huge deal, but you cannot be like an hour in your phone because they're gonna steal you. But in this town, literally, you can just put yourself in a park where there is a lot of people, just watch something in your phone for 3 hours straight, just watch a movie, and nothing is going to happen. It is literally the safest place in Mexico. I am kind of doxing myself. If you search on Google, what is the safest state of Mexico, you will definitely find out where I am. That's fine. You will not find me. And if you find me, what you gonna do? Huh? you're gonna come here and fight with me. You don't want to do that. So yeah, I do not have much friends here. I do have one friend, but sometimes we go to a coffee shop. We don't really go to the movies. Like we like to speak, you know. Imagine just going to the cinema and being like, yes, incredible. That Smurf is pretty intelligent, you know? I mean, I do see the appeal of that. I would love that, especially with the Smurfs, but yeah, maybe there are better options, you know? And I have also considered the idea that I'm just really shy and I don't want to go to the cinema, but in reality, now that I'm thinking deeply about it, I do think that it's because I only have one friend and usually we go to another place. Imagine just going to the cinema alone. That would be really weird. Not saying that you can't, probably that would be a very romantic experience, you know, just go and romanticize your life, being like, yes, I am watching this movie alone. But yeah, that's not my cup of tea, I'll tell you that. Literally, would I judge anybody if I saw them alone at the movies? Absolutely not. I would be like, congratulations, you are a genius. This has to be a really good experience for you. But would I do it myself? Most likely not. And yeah, it's kind of sad because I really wish I saw some of these really huge movies like the Mario movie. I really was looking forward to it. I just ended up not going. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go next week. Maybe because it will be very busy, just the release days. So, give me a week. And then after that week, I was like, yeah, another week, and then I just forgot. But I am thinking maybe if I really truly wanted to see a movie, maybe then I would go even if it's alone. I wouldn't even care. You know, like if it's like a Pokemon movie, I honestly think I would literally stop recording. I would grab my feet and then I would start just walking and then arrive to the cinema and go watch it as soon as possible because I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Also, I think with the Zelda movie, I honestly, even if I'm a movie procrastinator, that's how I call myself, I don't think there is a chance that I miss the Zelda movie. I mean, it's still 2 years apart from this video. I'm not holding my breath to it, but I cannot miss that one. There's no chance. Tell me, have you ever felt anything similar to this? Maybe you don't procrastinate movies, but you procrastinate games. You're like, you know what? When this game comes out, I'm gonna play it, it comes out and you just forget, and then you're like, yeah, I'm not interested anymore. Also, the fact that I am creating a lot of content and sometimes I am just kind of tired of consuming. I know it sounds like I am being so smart as, right? Like, I am so much more than this, you know, I am creating. I couldn't be just a peasant consumer. That's not what I'm saying, because I clearly do consume a lot of garbage. I'm scrolling through TikTok all day, which is arguably worse than a movie. So yeah, I mean, I am definitely consuming, but sometimes it's like, you know what? If I'm gonna take like 2, 3 hours watching a movie, I would rather just create something. Maybe there's a little bit of that. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.